what's going on, guys? So we're just headed down to the river. In the past few days, we've been up in this little cut that we found just walking one of the metro parks, and we got on some good fish. A few little dinks, but we were able to pull some decent smallmouth out as well. We also pulled one drum out that we did not get on camera. Nice sheephead. But I figured with the action we got, this would be a good little place. It's kind of out of the wind, nice little cut in an island, to do a little catch and cook. And instead of me harvesting a sheephead or a catfish I catch in the area, you know, I figured I caught most of my walleye this year during the walleye run on this island on the other side, you know, where that current flows a little harder. But I figured, you know, let's use this walleye. We got a good recipe cooked up with that coconut crust. You know, so that's what we're doing. We're going today. We're gonna cook this. You know, we're gonna cook this fish up down in the same cut we were fishing at the past few days. It's kind of gonna be like a montage style, but I'm just trying to throw stuff together, get better at editing the little ins and outs, get it down during the summer while I'm just kind of messing around, walking the shorelines, and hopefully here soon, God willing, we can get ourselves in a boat so we can do a little more exploring and create better content that's not just, you know, shore fishing. And there's a lot of things I have schemed up, but I got to get on the water to do that. But for now, we're making the most of it, enjoying catching some good smallmouth this summer. You know, really just walking the river and fishing every hole we can seem to stumble across. So we'll get you guys down to the river here. You guys will see the action from the past few days, and then we'll fast forward to right now, or a few minutes from now, when I'm going to be cooking some dinner. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. See you in a minute. Oh, we got a good one on here. Nice smallie, dude. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Thank you. Nice one, man. All right, let's get him back. Well, just on a little white grub there with a pink tail, or pink head rather. Just slow rolling it, man, right before these rapids. Sister's coming in town, so I'll be back at a decent time. Make sure I can throw some smash burgers on the flat top for the fam. Oh, there's another one. Oh. Feels good. No jumps yet, so I'm thinking it's probably not a small. We'll see though, man. It's like an old catfish, huh? Anyway, it's digging. Oh yeah, big old cat, dude. Hell yeah, that's cool. That's cool too. What up, big guy? Look at him. I'm telling you, dude, everything likes that curly tail, dude. Nice little red head. Give him something to look at, huh? Ooh-wee. Look at that on the gullet. Look at that little grub in the corner of the mouth, dude. Nice little channel, actually a decent channel. Slender, buddy. Old slimy bastard. Oh, quick release. There he is. I'll help him get back there. Quick release. Slimy bastards didn't want to get poked. But I came back here mainly, we're gonna set a little crawfish. Well, it's a minnow trap, but it's for crawfish. And maybe some minnows. But we're gonna do a little experiment, like when we were younger. Come down here and I'd actually take soda bottles and cut them up. I remember seeing a video on the internet. There's one. Little bitty boy. A little bitty boy. A little dinkaroo. Thank you though. Finally got him. Finally got him down there, bud. Greasy bastard, huh? Greasy. Healthy looking fish though, because I know there's a lot of little fry back here they're feeding on that are also caught some crawfish. That's why I'm setting the trap. A little dink, but man, it's a healthy fish. Tip: never hold a bass vertical, or I'm sorry, horizontal, without supporting the tail. You can actually mess up its spine and its bloodline. Cutie there. Either hold it like that or give it a little support. But all right, little buddy, I'll let you go back. Thanks for playing, boss. Oh, basically getting them for free, man. So buy a little $10 bottle of Procure. And when I need to, when I feel like the fish are being extra finicky, just throw a little dab on. Just a little dab. Nothing too crazy, man. Working this Ned extra slow. Please don't tell me, man. There we go. Popped her out. Oh, there's a little bite. There's a little bite though. Something just nipping at the claws of that little crawfish. I can feel it. I think there's just a lot of little micro mini bass up in here, dude. Little sanctuary. It's pretty cool. Oh, just like that one. Hey, just like that little guy. I mean, the first one was a dank, and this one, golly, dude. But look, healthy fish. He's got a gut on him, or she, I don't know. Hate to misgender the fella. A little gut on him for being a little dank, man. Means they're eating, which is good. They're gonna grow fast. All right, little buddy, thanks for playing. I'll tell you what, Saturday. All right, man, well, of course I frickin' don't have the camera on. We hook into a good smallie back here in the cut, dude. At least I can show you guys I don't only catch danks. Good little smallmouth. But a nice smallmouth. Camera won't do him justice. Nice dark color, back in the cut, skinny water on the Ned rig. Like I said, a little Bass Pro finesse crawl type deal. Hey, took one of my crawls, golly. Could have been the little sheephead I caught right before him too. Didn't have the camera on for it, but it was a sheephead, so I didn't turn it on. Need to show you guys this though. That'll make the day right there, every time. 10 times out of 10, that'll make the fishing trip. Come on, buddy. And he's off. All right, well, the old reliable old Ned head broke off. So he said, it might be a sign. We're gonna go weedless, snagless, rockless here with a little, called a shady shad or something. No, this is the slim minnow from Bass Pro, I think. It's just kind of like a fluke style. It doesn't have a slit belly though, but fluke style looking swim bait. I think this one's like a 4-incher, but real skinny. Hence why they call it the slim minnow. And we're just Texas rigging it, like 1/32 or a 1/16 ounce maybe. Something that's real small, worm weight. I believe it's a 2/0 hook. Just kind of jerking it along. There's one. That's a good one. Good one. Good smallmouth. That might be the same one. He liked the slim minnow though, baby. He liked it from start to finish. Hey, bud. He liked it from start to finish, I'll tell you what. Another good one. This one might be a little bit better. This one might be a tad bit better, huh? I don't think the other one had this deal going on with him, his gill plate all ripped and whatnot, but he's still a lively bastard. He's still a lively pup, that's for sure. Looks like he's kind of blind too. Maybe like a pike got a hold of him, or big old catfish maybe, who knows. He's a warrior though. Like I said, man, that little shady shad Texas rigging on the first cast, hammered it. Another good 2-pounder there about. Nice smallmouth. Let's see the release on him. Healthy fish, the way they're swimming away too. I mean, you know, not the best of living conditions back here for bigger fish like that, but they're surviving. I'm really hoping we just get a nice rain and kind of give these guys an escape out of here, because if not, it'd be kind of sad, to be honest.
Grab this old thing back through here. Just like that, worked like a charm. Kind of try to show you guys the action here. It's just like a little jerk shad, man. Real finesse, like I said, 1/16 or 1/32 of an ounce, and didn't take long. I think that was a completely different smallmouth too. I'll have to play back the footage and see. Hopefully we got shots of the same side. I don't think the first one was that beat up. That one looks like it had a rough spawn. Fish. Oh, a little dink. Dude, the dinks are back here. I'll tell you what, a little bit lighter of a rod, like an ultralight, and they'd be fun because they still fight. It's a little dink smallmouth though, looking like it. It is. Hey, little smallie. That's cool. 3 smallmouth, 3 or 4 largemouth that were all really small. This is the first dink of a smallie, but healthy little fish too. Let's get a release on him. Thanks for playing, buddy. Oh, ornery bastard there. Messed me all up. Messed that Texas rig all up. Just goes to show, man, you do not have to overcomplicate it down here. Caught a few good fish on the Ned rig, and then when I say a few, I caught 1 good smallie. One decent drum, which is like whatever, consolation prize. And then on this thing, I've caught in 2 dinks and a good smallmouth. So there's one. Better one too. On the fall, nah, it's a little dink. But on the fall, man, back in the cut. Bunch of little good little healthy yearlings back here that are gonna make fun catch to fish in a year or two. Nice little 1-2 pounders in a few months here. As they keep eating and foraging back in these cuts. But for the time being, they put up a nice little fight. That one ate it on the damn fall, man. What's going on, y'all? Back here at the river, we're in the cut. Kind of the spot we've been fishing the past few days, but we're doing a little shore lunch today. It's Sunday, got the day off work, how it should be. So we're gonna do a little shore lunch. Ain't a catch and cook. We caught this fish back in the walleye run a few months ago. So it ain't a catch and cook, but it's kind of like an inception catch and cook because we caught it in the past. We're cooking it now. About to be pretty decent. We got this little stove here by Coleman, I believe. The screw on the top here. A little handy. It's like them little, what is it, the pint, the 16 ounce of propane. You just screw on the top, kind of little tabletop stove here. We're trying to hide it out of the wind. We're in a little cut. It's kind of swirling, but should be all right here. Oh my goodness, I forgot the pan. All right, well, we got the pan. Luckily it was in the car, so we didn't make a tragic mistake. We also grabbed just 1 rod. We're not going to be doing much fishing at the moment. We might hit another spot. We've kind of fished this hole hard the past few days. Excuse the wind, by the way. I know it's just got off. But so we just grabbed 1 pack of plastics. I got a few jig heads in the old back pocket. And we're kind of might finesse a few up after this. But first things first, we got to eat. So let's do just that. What do we want to do first? Let's batter these fish first. So we're gonna pull the fish out here, and it's kind of like a 3-step process now since we're doing the coconut crusted. I'm pretty excited to do this, especially, I mean, the majority of my fish this year I caught just on the other side of this river, or on this island. So that's pretty cool. Kind of like, you know, bring it back around. So we're just gonna take a few of these fillets here. And in the bag, we already mixed it up at the house. We got some coconut flour instead of the cassava flour because the doing coconut crusted walleye, so it only makes sense. We also got some more of that tapioca starch, garlic powder, salt of course, some paprika and some cayenne. So you gotta flavor it up a little bit. You still want some savoriness. Get a nice and even coat on there, toss them around. We're kind of just gonna let them sit too in there. Keep them nice and protected. We got 2 eggs. This is gonna be the adhesive part, I guess you could say, of this whole concoction. Crack it on the rock there. Forget about it. Eggs goes in the water. It ain't littering. Number 2 there. Hopefully you guys can see those egg cracking skills. They're semi-elite. Using the t-shirt as the rag today because we forgot one of those as well, so there's that. Let's beat these eggs up. Got that whisked up there. Gonna set that aside. For our next portion, or our next part of the battering process is the crust, and this is the money. Unsweetened coconut flakes, or I'm sorry, chips. A little bit bigger, I say you go bigger, you can always crush them down yourself if you want a little finer texture. Unsweetened is big, because they already are gonna caramelize pretty fast, so we don't want excess sugars in there to begin with. One, because it's just gonna be sugar, but also, it will not be good for cooking. It'll make it cook way too fast and you'll have raw fish. Man, I think I forgot a light or two. How ironic is that? Golly. Okay. I got one of those in the car for sure. Okay, well. These trips are gonna really start taking a toll on me, but we gotta make one more. You know what we're gonna do first though? We're gonna complete this battering process. Close this up because we can let it sit and adhere a little bit more. We want these to be just a little more broken up. Just give them a shake. They'll break up, I guarantee it. That is dang near perfect, man. That's gonna be beautiful. No clue if you guys can see this. Actually, I should probably check, eh? You can't. So this whole time you haven't been really seeing what I'm doing. But okay. The wind's gusting. Trying to make sure I'm not losing my coconut here. We're gonna take these fillets though. That are now battered in the base layer of flour. We're gonna get them just on one side, covered in this egg wash. Just on one side. And then into the coconut on that same side. It's gonna pick up a nice little layer for a nice little crusting. A nice little crusting. Oh yeah, baby. I mean, that's gonna be ideal. Take that over, put it in the side on one of the Tupperware lids as we just do this. Could have cut these pieces down a little bit, no doubt about that. We'll just do one of those. It's for the fishes. The key is getting a nice even egg wash on the one side so you get true adherence from this coconut. Drip off the excess, roll it in the coconut, wash, rinse, repeat. 4 pieces of fish and 2 cheeks is what we got out of there. That's 1 fish. Makes sense, huh? Here's the deal. We're gonna melt down some of that tallow. Just about as much as we need. Oh yeah, it's definitely on. It's already sizzling there, baby. Might need a little adjustment on the old camera, because we are gonna get a sizzle shot, or at least try to. Ah, that's perfect. That's just enough. Ooh, I forgot about the main attraction though. Chilling in the cooler. Ooh wee. Okay, we're gonna be quick on the sauce. We got some homemade mayo. If you wanna see the recipe for that, you gotta like and comment. Maybe throw subscribe in there too. Okay, for the sauce here, we're just gonna use this handy little mug because we can kind of just hold on to it while we take a few dollops of mayo, about 1.5 dollops of mayo. We don't need to make too much sauce. It's just us, baby. Next to that, we're gonna go with a little bit of coconut aminos. Kind of just mimicking a sweet sauce here. All right, we're gonna put it down and put the fish in. We'll come back to the sauce here in a minute, put it back in the cooler. So now we're gonna go coconut side up to start off here, so it doesn't cook too fast. Oil's about perfect. Could be a little bit hotter, but we'll ride out. It'll only get warmer. Kind of want to do this at a lower heat anyway, because we are using the coconut flour and the coconut flakes themselves. Naturally just going to brown up a little bit quicker. We'll go a little bit low and slow, and then the little cheek morsels, can't forget about them. Go on the sides there. Back to the sauce. We already got the coconut aminos in there. We're going pretty simple with this. We're going to go a little bit of honey. Let's sweeten that mayo up. We call this a sweet aioli. And then Frobos seasoning. It's a meat locker. It's a freaking butcher shop in the area, kind of area. A little bit of that for the savoriness to it. And we're just gonna mix it up. I'm telling you, that coconut will get crispy on you fast. So just beware of that. Gonna do another flip to the other side. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, dude, Gordon Ramsay don't know nothing about that right there, son. Holy cow. I already know that flavor, that sweetness, that toasty caramelization of that coconut is gonna be ridiculous. I'm sweating my balls off, so it better be. Dude, Stevie Wonder could tell you this looks good. Holy cow. This shit looks good. All right. This is gonna be decent. So we're kind of gotta go fancy here. We got the sauce in the cooler in the cup. We're gonna go 1 spoonful. I'll tell you what. Oh, dripping it literally everywhere. That's sauce. Watch out, Chick-fil-A. Watch out, Cane's. We got something for you here. And if I know, acting like I know what I'm doing with the sauce spread there. All right, whatever. Tried to be somewhat gourmet with the presentation. Listen to this. I don't know if you guys can hear that with the wind. Wicked crunch, wicked crust on there. We're gonna kind of get in here and just get after it. There's a little cheek morsel. Dude. Them little cheeks, I don't know. We'll see how. All right, the GoPro shut off because it was too hot. There's too much heat in the kitchen, it couldn't take it. I'm telling you what, I'm sweating my you-know-what off too, so I believe it. We're gonna put you up in the mud here. A little less scenic, but we're still out here, man. Got that last piece just cooking up there. Oh, let's take a knee. I'll tell you what, the coconut crust itself, dude, just like Red Lobster, any old place, but better. I mean, that is delicious. You could do this with anything, dude. If fishing's not your thing, catching fish and eating them's not your thing, do it with some chicken tenders. Do it with some shrimp from the store. The point of this is a healthy way, healthier. Still a lot of calories in this. But it's all right, we don't got no sides. Pretty low carb for the most part, low glycemic. A little bit of honey in here, whatever. But in terms of ingredients, there ain't no bull crap in here. I'll tell you what, that eats 10 out of 10 times. The crunch on there alone, Excuse me, I'm sweating. It is hot out here. And I mean, in my opinion, that's 4 stars, 4 out of 5 stars. You know, you had the fact in that we're doing it in the river, basically a dried up part of the riverbed. I don't know, man. What's your excuse to not cook? I mean, I don't know if you guys got walleye where you live. There's definitely something comparable you can catch. No, look, could I come out here? One sec. I forgot I got a piece of fish on the fryer still in the pan. Man, that last piece got a little toasty, but we're all right. But anyway, I mean, this was one of my favorites as a kid. You go on vacation anywhere with the beach. I guarantee you most restaurants will have coconut shrimp. Had to grab more sauce. It's kind of like a sweeter cane sauce. It's pretty good. Probably could put some hot sauce in there next time. Always improving, but dude, need I say more? I'm gonna eat up the rest of this fish down the hatch. I guarantee you not one bit's gonna go to waste. Forgot to pray before I ate. Do that often, but thank you, Lord. Caught these fish really about a mile from here, less than a mile. And here I am eating them in the summertime. I could catch some catfish and do the same thing, and I probably will later in the summer with some catch and cooks, but there's a lot of walleye in the freezer. I need to be ate this year before next spring, so. When it's this good, after it's frozen, dude, keep eating it, stack it up in the spring. Kind of hodgepodge in the videos here, but this will definitely be part of one, I know that. Probably one of me just out here messing around, catching little smallmouth and whatnot, little catch and release, but still enjoying the fruits of my labor. So appreciate you guys, stay blessed, it's been real.